Hi, this is the continuation for the part 3. So this is part 4. We have here, so we're going to do problem number 4 and we have summary of cash book. So this is the opening balance of the cash book 35 and then receipts from the customer, issue of shares, sale of fixed assets and then payments. So these are all the receipts and then these are all the payments, receipts, right? So this side is all receipts and this side is all payments, right? So based on this, we have to prepare, based on the cash book, we have to prepare the cash flow statement. Alright. They didn't mention which method we have to prepare, whether we have to use the direct method or indirect method. So in any question, unless if you find net profit, use the direct method only. So if they gave any information relating to net profit or net profit, then use the indirect method. Right? Okay. So let's start the solution. Cash flow from operating activities. First one, receipts from the customers, nothing but cash received from the sales, which is 2783. And then issue of shares. So this is which activity? This is financing activity. So financing activity. So in financing activity, you will write issue of shares. This is cash is coming in. Next one, sale of fixed assets. Sale of fixed assets. This is investing activity. I hope you have seen the first video, basics video. Cash is coming in 128. Next one, payment to suppliers. This is operating activity. So that's why cash paid to suppliers 2047. If the cash is going out, if it is outflow, put in that in the brackets. Next one, payment for fixed assets. This is investing activity. So 230, put in brackets. Payment for the overheads. So this is operating activity. Cash paid to overheads. Next, wages and salaries 69. Again, operating activity. So here, right? Next, taxation. Taxation you will deduct in the last. So first you will do plus or minus on this, and then you will get the cash generated from the operation 552. There is no other operating activities here, so that's why we can balance this now. So we got the cash generated from operations 552, and from that we will deduct the taxation part, which is 243. After that you will get the net cash generated from operations, which is 309, right? Okay. And then dividends. Dividends here, this is, they didn't mention paid or received, but this is in the payment side, right? So this previously we have discussed, this is all payment side and this is all receipt side. So this is in the payment side, that means dividend paid. Here we need to observe one thing. So dividend or interest, dividend or interest, you may paid, so just a minute, paid or received. If it is paid, then this is financing activity. If it is received, then that is investing activity, because you will receive dividend or interest when you invest in somewhere else, right? So in some other company, when you pay the dividend or interest only when you issue the debentures or when you take a debentures or loan or shares. When you issue the shares, you pay the dividend. When you issue the debentures, you will pay the interest. So those are all related to the capital, so financing activity. So when the dividend or interest paid, that is financing activity. When the dividend or interest received, that is investing activity. In the scenario, this is dividend paid. So this is financing activity. So cash is going out. So put in the bracket figures under the financing activities, right? Okay. Repayment of bank loan, that is also financing activity, which is 250. Repayment of bank loan. Now end of the question. Let's do the balance for the investing activities. If you do balance, you will be getting the 102, right? Now let's do the balance for the financing activities. 300 minus 250 minus 80, you will get the minus 30. So here also minus 102. So for the operating activities, we got the 309, right? So 309 is the positive cash flow, and then minus 102 from the investing activities, minus 30. If you do, you will get 177, which is nothing but net increase or decrease in cash and cash equivalents. So this is net increase in cash, but there is no cash equivalents given in the question, so we don't need to worry about that now. 177. So for that, if you add the opening cash balance, which is, what is the opening cash balance? Here they give 35, right? So if you add the opening cash balance 35, then you will get the ending, which is 212. You will get the closing cash and cash equivalents, which this figure also given in the question here. That means whatever we did so far is correct. Alright, we'll see you in the next video for the fifth problem.